6-7. Today we're gonna do the 6-7 meme. I hope I did that okay, but might be cringy. But anyways, yes, today we're gonna do the 6-7 meme. Who's better, number 6 players or number 7 players? Now, before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for doing so. And I thought I'd do this video before the meme actually fully dies. And let's start off with Chelsea. Their number 6 is Levi Colwill against Pedro Neto, who's number 7. And this is actually a great matchup. Both players actually quite crucial in Chelsea's system, Chelsea's team, and I feel like it is kind of close, but I think just because he is older, he's got more experience, he's a bit more mature, he's just more experienced in the Premier League, I'm going to give it to Pedro Neto. His dribbling is just fantastic. He's just really great in the season we just had. I mean, Pedro Neto, he really didn't carry the team, but he was a big part of helping us get top 4 and I guess winning in the Conference League final. And he's still, to this day, a key player in Chelsea's system. But he could get replaced by Estevao. But saying that, Colwill was still key in getting us to top 4. Before it was him and Fofana, what a partnership. And then it was Colwill against whoever you put next to him. Badiashile, nowadays he's a good Diashile. Or you got Chalaba. And I just feel like whoever he's with, he's just a great player, class player. And he's still only 22 years old. If it was 3-4 years in the future, I think we would put Colwill ahead of Pedro Neto. But for now, Pedro Neto is the guy. And just a great player he is, genuinely. Pedro Neto, I mean, he's a Champions League level player. And if you watch Chelsea, you will know that. Next up, we have Manchester United. We have Lisandro Martinez against Mason Mount. And this is actually going to be quite a hard one, because they're both good and they're both bad at the same time. You're going to be like, how? I mean, Lisandro Martinez, I think he was playing for Ajax before. And Mason Mount is playing for Chelsea. But ever since then, they've both kind of fell off. I mean, Lisandro Martinez is supposed to be the guy for Erik ten Hag, but he kind of wasn't that guy for Erik ten Hag in the Premier League. He was okay, but saying that, looking at Mason Mount and Manchester United, he didn't do much, did he? I mean, he started this season okay, I guess. I think he's got a goal in about 2 matches. He's not that good. And maybe I'm saying that because I'm still a heartbroken Chelsea fan, but I'm going to give it to Lisandro Martinez. But saying that Mason Mount is really good, I'm going to give it to Mason Mount because he did do great at Chelsea. But then if we are picking just Man United, I feel like, I don't know, Man United fans, just tell me, I don't know, do you think I'm right or not? I think I'd put Lisandro Martinez above Mason Mount for his time at Man United, because Mason Mount just got injured and he wasn't playing to the form that he was at Chelsea, in my opinion. I don't know, what do you guys think? Next we got Manchester City's Nathan Ake against Omar Mamouche. And Nathan Ake, I mean, he'd been around for a long time. I remember in 2015, he was still that young player playing for Chelsea. And now he's eventually ended up at Manchester City. He's wearing the number 6. And I think it was last season or season before, he was a key player. He's literally playing most games in the Premier League, which I thought was near impossible for him. Like, no offense to him, but Pep Guardiola, his level of players, I think Nathan Ake is really a squad player. If Pep Guardiola got his level of players, that's in my opinion. I don't know, what do you guys think? But I feel like Omar Mamouche, I just love him so much. And I just feel like he has near everything. I mean, do you remember the start he had to laugh at Manchester City in January? He was great there, a great start. And I just feel like he's just a great player. And he really connects well with the City team, with the way he plays. He plays good off Haaland. I feel like it's a great team. Nathan Ake is a great player, and I would love him at Chelsea. I mean, he's a solid player. I mean, he's literally on the verge of the subs and the first team, and a lot of the time he does play. But I do think, quality-wise, Omar Mamouche is better. He's just so good. His dribbling, his shooting, everything about him is just so good. And last season was his breakout season, and genuinely, he was really great. Next, we have Xavi Simons and João Palhinha. Now, both players, if you didn't know, played in the Bundesliga. And both players, not both players. Xavi Simons was great in the Bundesliga. João Palhinha, he wasn't as good, and it wasn't totally his fault. The main thing is that he got injured quite a lot. But for the role he does, which is if he just tackles people, Paulinho is literally the best at it, at his position. I mean, if all he does is tackle, he's great. Xavi Simons, on the other hand, he's more of a winger, a cam. I made a video on him on my channel. You should check it out, explaining how good Xavi Simons is. But I just feel like he's a player which is, he's like 22 years old and he's been known for a long time. He's been a wonder kid for ages, and he hasn't started that good at Spurs. I mean, he's just beginning to life at London, and I just feel like he's a player who's pretty close to world class if he isn't already. And he just had a great season, the Bundesliga last season, and it's very hard one chooses, but I feel like he's Xavi Simons just because how young he is, how great he is already. He's playing for the Netherlands team, and João Palhinha, he's a great player, and what he does, he's perfect. Every other stuff, he's about average, I'd say, but they're both great players, but I would put Xavi Simons ahead of him. Next, we have Arsenal's Saka and Gabriel, and I feel like this one is a very hard one, probably the hardest so far. And I think it's very hard. I think it's gonna be like one of the toughest. You know why? Because they're both so crucial for the team. These two players is what made Arsenal go to the next level. And Gabriel Saliba, they have a great partnership, and Arsenal defense is really great. And I mean, they've already had like 3-4 clean sheets, which is quite impressive. And they have Bukayo Saka, who's been excellent up front, and the attack is pretty good. I feel like Saka needs more support now as Gyökeres. On the left, you need a proper, like, I feel like world-class player to complement Saka. I feel that's what Arsenal has been missing for a long time. And I just feel like with how Saka's been doing for Arsenal, because Gabriel, I think he signed, I don't remember when he signed, but it's probably 2 years ago. Saka's been doing it since he was 18. I mean, he even played at the Euros 2020, so he was really great before 2020. And I don't remember Gabriel playing for Arsenal and being that great. And I feel like Saka's, he is phenomenal. I mean, he's only 23 years old, and he's literally Arsenal's apparent best player. Arsenal fans, let me know who's better, Saka or Gabriel. I know all these are different positions, but you can still, you kind of tell who's better. Like choosing, I don't know, who's better, Messi or a random League 2 centre back. We'll go Pilkington, losing player. Who's better, Messi or him? I know you guys would choose Messi. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, Saka or Gabriel. I think, to be honest, I choose Saka because with just how long he's been doing it with Arsenal at such a young age, with how good he is, he literally has carried Arsenal in a few games, not in a few games, like multiple games. And a lot of the season he has been carried. And when Saka gets injured, I mean, all hell breaks loose. I mean, what's Arsenal going to do? He's literally their best player. In my opinion, that's what I think. I don't know. If I'm wrong, Arsenal fans, let me know. Then we have Florian Wirtz against Kirkish. And Kirkish, he was at Bournemouth before. Florian Wirtz, he was at Bayer Leverkusen a season before. And these two literally signed just a season before. They're new signings and great players. And Kirkish, he was already in the Premier League. He's been established in the Premier League. He's quite new to the Premier League, to be honest. So is Wirtz, but with how good they were, I think Florian Wirtz is better. And people are going to be like, look how bad Florian Wirtz is right now. He was playing in an easy league. No, that's not true. Bundesliga is a great league, and you will soon find out when Bayern Munich wins the Champions League. Actually, maybe World Champions Chelsea would. But anyways, I still do think that Florian Wirtz is a great player, and it just takes some time for some players. But after January, I think he'll be great. You gotta realize that this is a young guy. He doesn't even know the language. I mean, I feel like he's a great player. He is a great player. He's just getting unlucky. He needs to just find something to get him going. And it could be a penalty. It could be an easy cup game. I don't know. But once Wirtz gets going, he's going to be great. He is literally a world-class number 10. You got to remember, this is from Wirtz, who was battling with Jamal Musiala for the German national team. And sometimes Musiala, I think majority of the time, he did get picked over Wirtz. But that's why I'm saying that Florian Wirtz, he's a class player, and I'm going to choose him over Kirkish. Now let me know what you guys think. If the intro is cringy, I'm really sorry. But anyways, what do you guys think? 6 or 7. Thank you for watching. Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.